Hello, welcome to my new channel, Marco's Reviews, where I'm going to be hopefully reviewing many different items as we go along. There's going to be some things for outside, some things for inside. Generally probably not too many technical gadgets, but there'll be all sorts of things. Okay, so the first review I've got for you today is the Forest Master Bulk Log Stand 4. This little beauty here, as you can see in the picture on the box. I've recently taken delivery from this and I've actually put it together, so it's no longer in the box, and this is not an unboxing video. The majority of the review is going to be based outside. Okay, so I'll just get a little bit closer to the camera so you can have a look at this. Okay, this is basically 4 uprights that come in the box with 2 feet that you can see on the bottom and a large wooden fence post, which they recommend 100 by 100 mil or 4 by 4 inches. The fence post you have to buy yourself, and it has to be drilled by yourself. Now, I didn't drill this myself, even though they did send me the 2 drill bits that come with it. There's a 25 mil drill bit for the ends and a 30 mil drill bit, all part of the package when you buy this. You can do it with a hand drill, I would imagine, but I got somebody that I knew who had a pillar drill, and I took the fence post to them and we drilled it with the pillar drill, so they were all nice and straight. I think with a hand drill that you would probably end up with bent posts unless you had a very, very steady hand, but I haven't got one. So there you go. Right, so that's the Forest Master Log Stand 4 box. It all comes well packaged. There's 4 chains in there that sit at the top of each post, which I'll show you outside in a minute. And that's basically it. It's just there to cut as many logs as you can fit in. It's approximately 250 mil wide between the forks, so you can get quite a large size log in there. And I would imagine we're probably going to get between 7 and 10 logs in, depending on the size of what you're using. Maybe a few less. Okay, so we'll head outside, fire up the chainsaw, get some logs stacked in it, and see how we go from there. Cheers. Okay, so here we are outside with the Bulk Log Stand 4 by Forest Master. I didn't say in my earlier little spiel inside that this actually only cost $29.99, which was direct from Forest Master, which I believe is fantastic value. Now don't forget, with the Bulk Log Stand 4, you must provide the fence post, as you can see below there. I think with the Bulk Log Stand 3, I think it's another £10, but you do actually get the log with it, but I wanted the 4 purely for the size, and you can chop bigger logs with this. Now I've spaced mine 35 centimetres apart, because that is like kind of the size of the log that I want for my log burner. So I just had the holes drilled at 35 centimetres apart, so it gives them the correct width. Now you can see the chains here, there to lock in place. They slide up and down, slide down quite easily, but they will not go up. So once the logs are in there, it is not going to pull out, so it should hold the log quite securely when cutting. There is 4 of those supplied. That key there unlocks, and it allows you to extend the height or lower the height of that pole, so you can put it to quite a high height, so you can obviously fit more logs in should you wish it to be a bit higher. And I'll tighten that back up nicely. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so that's basically it. So you get the 2 feet, as I said, a foot there, and another foot at the other end. You get the Allen key style bolts and washers and bolt capturing mechanism with inside, which is inside the wood to hold that securely. That all comes as part of it. You get 4 uprights with the Bulk Log Stand 4 and the 4 chains and all the other related little bits and pieces, such as the little keys there that hold things in place. Remember again that you must buy your own wooden fence post. I think that one cost me £6 for 160 centimetres or 1.6 metre 4" by 4" or 100 mil by 100 mil fence post. And that's pretty much it. It's very easy to carry, it's not heavy. I think the actual metalwork itself weighs about 8 kilos. Obviously a little bit more with the wood on the bottom. Okay, so there you go, bulk log stand 4. Let's put some logs in and see how it cuts. Bulk log stand 4 with quite a few logs in there. Yes, there's a few little offcuts that aren't the same size, but that's because all the logs aren't the same size, so there's always going to be the odd little bit here and there, but they all burn, don't they? This, I think, is a fantastic bit of kit. The chains have done their job, even though a couple of the small bits have fallen out. I'm really pleased with it. It's really solid still. It looks like it's rocking, but the actual thing is not going to come. I can't really even pull it over if I'm trying. If I really leant into it, it'd probably pull it over. But I don't think it's going to fall over at all. It feels perfectly safe to me. I think it's a really good bit of kit, especially for $29.99 plus a £6 fence post. So what's that, 35 quid, 36 quid? I think it's an absolute bargain. Better than your traditional sawhorse loading one log at a time. And in no time at all, you know, we've got a few dozen logs cut there just with 3 passes through of stacking this up and cutting. So I hope the review has been really useful to you. I would suggest go out and buy one of these, and I should have really said earlier, I'm not being sponsored by Forest Master. I haven't been paid to do this review. I've paid for this item myself directly from them, and they have no part of this review whatsoever. This is just my personal opinion. I'll be back soon with more reviews on Marco's Reviews on this YouTube channel. Thanks very much for watching, and cheers.